storm-wise for tomorrow. See you in a few.
All right, thanks, Tom. Tonight, 34 dogs are in shelters rescued from an Apopka dogfighting ring. The raid last night landed 26 people under arrest. Police say the fights were going on at a home on the 200 block of West 7th Street. That's north of Ocoee Apopka Road. And one of those arrested just talked to Local 6's Eric Sandoval.
They said I look like the dude on the picture, which is my father, so obviously. But then they let me go because they didn't know what to do with me.
This is Delvon Dawson, the son of this man, Adele Dawson, who's accused of setting up last night's dogfight in the family's backyard, where Apopka police seized 34 dogs and arrested 25 other people. Delvon defended his dad to us when we talked to him, saying no one was training any fight dogs there.
I see it on the news talking about using a punching bag to train dogs. How is a punching bag to train dogs? Ain't that the dumb shit ever?
Apopka police say that punching bag was used as attack simulators with the dogs. They found bite marks all over it. They also found treadmills inside the home to train those dogs.
I cannot fathom that endangering an animal or intentionally provoking animals to rip one another apart could be pleasurable to anybody.
Police say the conditions in the home were deplorable, and the two toddlers that lived here, Delvon's brother and sister, were sent to live with their grandparents until the Department of Children and Families could investigate further. In Apopka, Eric Sandoval, Local 6.
And the ringleader in this case, Adele Dawson, is now in the process of bonding out of the Orange County Jail. All 26 of those arrested face third-degree felony charges. And since we broke this story last night at 11, many of you have asked on our Facebook page about the dogs and what will happen to them. Kristen Giannis is live outside the shelter tonight. And Kristen, people are already calling animal services trying to adopt these dogs.
Yes, Lisa, but county officials have not said when or if any of these dogs will be put up for adoption because they are still being evaluated. And right now they're being kept in isolation because they are very aggressive and they have been trained to kill. These puppies were about to be the next breed of fighting pit bulls trained to kill. They're among the 34 dogs rescued from an Apopka dog fighting ring. Veterinarians worked into the night treating the dogs and photographing their open cuts and scars.
They're looking for strength. They're looking for endurance, just like any typical fight would.
Executive Director of Pet Alliance, Carrie Burns, says the dogs were being trained to fight to the death. The ringleaders putting them on treadmills to build their endurance while chaining sandbags around their necks for strength.
For the most part, fight dogs are really good with humans. They love being around humans because basically that's the hand that fed them. But others are not so good. So they'll have to do that assessment with each and every dog.
The county says it's too soon to tell if any of these dogs will have to be put down. Tonight they're being kept in isolation because it's too dangerous to have them around other dogs at the shelter.
Let's hope that the puppies and all the other animals that weren't involved in the fighting, let's hope that they get adopted, that they're okay, and maybe the other dogs, if they're not aggressive towards people or other dogs, that they also get adopted.
Now, a lot of the animals here were moved to the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando across the street just to make room for the pit bulls. County officials are hoping an adoption event this weekend will help make more room. Lisa?
Yeah, and Kristen, we understand those dogs weren't the only animals pulled out of that house. Do we know what will happen to all the other animals?
No, Lisa, there were 9 chickens and 1 rabbit that were also pulled out of the house. I'm told that they were used most likely as bait to train the pit bulls. They are also looking for a home tonight.